In this lesson, we'll go over how to add base maps and place sample locations. On the side menu, go to Site Info and select the Site Map icon for the sampling media type you are uploading maps or images for. In this example, we will use Groundwater. All the other media functions similarly. On the top right, click New Site Map. Type the name you would like to give the new map. There are two options for site map creation. First, you can upload your own map from a file, or you can create a satellite image based on GPS coordinates. First, let's explain uploading your own image from a file. Click Choose File and then select the file you want to upload. The image needs to be either a JPEG file or a PNG file. If you have a PDF file, you will have to turn the PDF into a JPEG or PNG before uploading. Please note that if the file being uploaded is too small, the resulting report images will tend to look pixelated and will also lack resolution. Mid-size and large-size images work best. If your site map or image has pre-embedded sample or well location IDs already embedded on the image, check the Has Embedded Location Names box so that the software doesn't place a second sample or well ID label on the image. If your map or image doesn't have pre-embedded labels, leave the box unchecked, and an ID label will be created automatically. Click Create Site Map and your map or image will be created. For an auto-generated satellite map from the start, click Use Satellite Image, add the desired image title name, and then click Create Site Map. Please note, this function requires that sample or well locations have GPS coordinates. If one or all of the locations do not have a coordinate, those locations or the mapping function will not populate to the satellite image. To place sample or well locations on your maps or images, select the specific map or image and click on Image to open the function. This will bring up a full view of the map. Please note you can zoom in and out by clicking on the plus or minus on the top right. You can also drag the image around with your mouse as well. To place a sample location on the image, move your cursor to the exact location on the image of a specific sample ID and left-click your mouse. This will open a pop-up window with a list of sample IDs which have been previously uploaded for the project. Select the sample ID you want to place at that specific location on that image and click Save. An icon along with the sample ID label is placed on that location. Repeat this process until you have placed all the samples or wells you want on this particular image. A few things to note here. Depending on the purpose of the image, you may not want all IDs on a particular map or image. The selection window pop-up menu will remove each ID option as it is placed on that image. The left side menu will populate all your placed sample IDs in this list. If you want to delete a sample from the map, simply click the red circle with a minus sign in it and it will delete that location from that map. In addition, on the left side list, you will see an arrow which by default will be pointing to the right. This arrow indicates the direction that the sample ID label will be located relative to the icon. To move the label clockwise around the icon, simply click the arrow. Each click moves the label around the icon in a clockwise manner. Once satisfied with the ID label location, stop clicking. That is how you upload maps and images to your project and place sample and well locations on your maps and images.